Welcome. Let's begin by breathing in the monkey, breathing out the chimpanzee. Breathe in the monkey, breathing out the skanky air.
I'm in my quarantine, and well, there ain't a lack of things to talk about today. It's a lot to talk about, actually, not a lot good. So I think I owe it to myself to take a moment out from stuff I've been recently working on to do something quite frivolous. It's just an opinion piece, verbally speaking. Yeah, an opinion piece. Like, I always say, everybody got an opinion like they got an asshole, but I have both, so I'm going to use them. And some people might think I'm an asshole for saying this, but I'm going to talk about relationship fuckery. Yeah, I'm going to talk about relationship fuckery because I think it's important that people talk about it and express their opinions. So I'm going to express my goddamn opinion. I saw a photo today. Actually, I saw a photo a couple of days ago, but I didn't know who it was when I saw it. I was just like, oh, it's just looks like a basic female who had some work done. Looked like she had some lipo done. And it's like she had like a spray on tan, and she had a weird plastic looking face. I mean, it looked like her face. It looked like maybe she had a nose job or something. She had like I don't know if it's her hair or she had something done to her hair. It was kind of shorter length and wavy. And she had on like, it was like a light skinned woman. And she had a spray on tan and some manufactured abs. And she had like a gray bikini on. And it didn't, it's like maybe she doesn't, that shit didn't match. Now, she probably should have wore a black bikini, in my personal opinion. But I do have artistic leanings and whatnot. It just kind of skewed to that. But yeah, she had like this shitty gray bikini on that almost matched her manufactured skin tone at that in his photos. It's like two photos. So I'm looking at it, I'd say, oh, well, whatever, not my speed. And if it was my speed, it wouldn't be my speed. So I kind of, she was like, she looked like a decent height and everything. But she had absolutely no curves. She had no hips. I guess that she had liposuction that out because even her thighs look kind of unnatural in the photo. So yeah, I'm probably an asshole for objectifying a woman, right? Yeah. Then come to find out, it's Aisha Curry, and I just slapped my head. I slapped my head. I said, ah, shit, here she goes again. Like a year or so ago, she was on a talk show, And she was lamenting the fact that nobody paid attention to her. She didn't get activity from guys. They mostly respected the fact that she was a married woman with children and that she would like male attention. It's like, I understand that, but you had 2 kids. Like, why the fuck is she talking about she wants male attention? She got 2 fucking kids. She's been with this guy for years. And she's married to Stephen Curry. Well, Steph Curry, as they like to call this guy. I have losing respect by the moment. I'm losing respect. It's okay, when you're married, you're supposed to be in a partnership. Okay, it's not supposed to be somebody's dominating the other person. That's not how the shit works. And if you try that, the shit's gonna malfunction every time. Or if the other person capitulates, they're eventually their soul's gonna die. And say, what do you have? So when I saw her doing that shit a year ago, somebody asked me about it, and I said, man, if I was Steph Curry, she wouldn't have been doing that shit, or she would have done that shit, and she would have came home, or I would have found out about it later, and she would come home one day to see me sitting in the living room with our children on either side of me, and I would tell her, have a seat. And I say, hey, I saw what you said on that TV program. I think it's disrespectful. I think it's disrespectful considering we have 2 children here. So you tell me where we at today. Now I want you to go on TV and tell people that that was just an errant thought, but you love your husband. You make, retraction. Maybe she did that later. I don't even care. But this guy, he was like, I support my wife's decisions and all that bullshit. I'm like, you look like an asshole. You look like an asshole. Or what we now call a simp. Now, I'm not going to say what that means and shit, but you can look it up in Urban Dictionary. SIMP, simp. Okay? That's what he is. And this fucking pictures I saw today cemented the fact that I think Steph Curry is a bitch. He's a bitch. She got his goddamn balls in her purse, and I don't know how long she had him in there. I think she had him in there since they were in high school, because she was this high school sweetheart, and she admits treating him like shit back in the day when they were high school kids. But he pursued. He had a 5 heartbeat situation where he just had to have that woman, and as usual, it came back and bite him in the ass because she's on TV making public statements like this about wanting the attention of men. She's getting plastic surgery and posting her Instagram photos of her, how she looks. I didn't know it was her. She didn't look like herself. It's like a light-skinned chick with a fat face. She had like a chubby face. Well, no, I actually thought she was before I even knew who she was, a long time ago, I had seen pictures of her, and I said, oh, she looked kind of cute. I like her chubby cheeks and everything, and she got a little weight on her. It's okay. I didn't mind. But she looks like a piece of crap. In my opinion, I wasn't impressed with that shit. I mean, she could walk by me with that shit on or without shit on. I would just blink and look, watch her walk on by. That's not getting my fucking attention. But then again, like I said, it's like opinions are like assholes. And this chick is an asshole for disrespecting her husband like that. And I ain't coming at her for no religious angle or nothing. Just respecting another person, not to embarrass him like that. He's on a world stage and shit. He's done things with the fake President Obama and shit, He's done shit with that, admonishing black men about their responsibilities in the community. Well, you can't even control your female in your house. So shut the fuck up. I mean, seriously. This chick was sitting on TV flapping her guns with a bunch of hags, talking about how she wanted attention from men and that she's jealous of her husband. And her husband got more money than fucking God, man. She could do anything she wants. She never had to work a day in her life. She don't have to be on fucking TV or nothing. She could just live a private, rich lifestyle. She's got it all. And she wants some attention from guys on the fucking internet. It's faceless guys. She wants people to hit her likes on her and blow up her pictures and shit. She's a mother of 2 fucking kids. Like, why you had them goddamn kids and all that shit? Why don't you thought she was the shit? She could have dumped Curry years ago. Even when after they had the first kid, she could have bounced on his ass, man. If she thought she was getting some hookups, she know better. She trying to solidify. That's why she had that second kid. Because she want to lock his ass into that shit. And that's why relationships suck these days, man. Nobody's trying to do shit together. They ain't trying to do shit together. Somebody in a marriage has a fucking ulterior motive. For guys, it's kind of simple. Like, oh, I want a good-looking woman in my house. I want to feel good. I want to feel, I want her to. She makes me feel good when I see her happy and shit like that. Or like, I want to have, I want to have this hot chick in my house. I want to bang all the time. And I'm willing to pay the cost to be the boss. And chicks in there, they like looking at their bank book. They got that shit hid under the mattress. Like, oh, okay, 5 more years and shit prenup will go out the window. Or I'm gonna marry his ass in California or some bullshit. I ain't gotta have this many kids, lock his ass in. There's too much of this shit going on in our community or outside the community, actually, because marriage is down all the way around. They blaming it on the COVID virus, but that's not true. I mean, guys are just getting tired of taking it up the ass. And I'm not going to go on a big rant about that. I'm just going to talk about this basic female. Aisha Curry, you are a basic female. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You have no fucking grounds for doing this shit. You should get a fucking divorce before you go out doing all this shit. You know, just get a fucking divorce. Don't worry, Curry will take you back when you flame out and shit. Yeah, go find Future. They would love you. You know, that's why I have a stick up my ass about this shit. Because it started with that goddamn Larsa Pippen. You know, this chick had some kids with Scottie Pippen and cheated on his ass a bunch of million fucking times. Embarrassed the fuck out of him, banging Future in their bed, all that bullshit. Then she's hanging out with the Kardashians. She's posting selfies, booty pictures on the fucking, and she like in her fucking 50s, hanging out with young girls and looking like an idiot and shit, offering unsolicited opinions on social media. I always wrote in that social media, I said, hey, where your kids at? Where your motherfucking kids at? What they eat? No, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I'm tired of these trifling ass women. We want a nice looking wife. You know, we want somebody to support us. We want somebody to make us feel good. You know, we want to share our life with somebody. You know, these chicks, they want to they making investments. They don't give a shit. Either that or they want to sit on your fucking head, not in a sexual manner. And they just want to smash your ass, you know? You kill your ass, kill your fucking spirit and shit. You know, nobody's sharing nothing. When I see people that are truly together, truly in love, I appreciate it. I appreciate seeing that and knowing there's a little hope in the world. For the most part, though, marriage as an institution is in the dark ages and shit. It's in the dark ages. Your marriage is going to be on OnlyFans any day now. You know, more likely. Now, if you got even if it's an ugly chick, it was a fat, stinking, ugly chick, man, with a big rock head. Shit's gonna be on blast, man. You're gonna be on Facebook, you're gonna be all the social media. Chick gonna be going to parties and taking selfies. Look, I'm down here and shit. Being flued out somewhere, shit. If they got it like that, you know, taking booty pictures or OnlyFans in it. Like, what the fuck are we teaching people these days? So yeah, I'm going off. Aisha Curry ain't shit. She ain't shit to me. If I was Stephen Curry, I'd be so fucking divorced. I'd be divorced to the 9th degree. I'd be like this. Okay, it's time for mediation. Look, I'm gonna get the fuck out. You know, I want the kids to know. I'm saying, look, your mother's not satisfied with daddy, and I don't want to lie to you, children. We could get you some therapy, but I'm never gonna lie to my kids. I'm be like, look, your mother's not satisfied. She wanna wear these bikinis and all this shit. You know, I'll do it in front of her fucking face. She didn't respect his ass in front of the world. Why should he respect their ass in their house? You know, every time you're in the house with some chick and they got a fucked up issue, they try to either get your ass killed by cops, or they try to gaslight your ass, tell you fucking don't know who you are, or they dirty you up with your kids. So I said, fuck it, man. When she did that shit in front of the world, I said, Steph Curry should be waiting for her ass at home with some divorce papers on the table and his 2 kids sitting on either side. I'm gonna say, okay, where are we at, Aisha? Where are we at? I'm offended by this. You need to make some amends, or just, you know, sign this over here. Do take this paper to your attorney. You know, call Larsa Pippen. She probably got a good attorney. Fuck. You know, and kicking rocks, man. And good luck with Future. You know, you better get that morning after pill. You better take that shit before he see you, because he don't give a fuck. But that motherfucker got like 11 some kids and shit with all kind of bitches, OnlyFans bitches, paying like 50 grand you know, like 50 grand a month or more. I think it's more than 50 grand. I'm like, how much money you got, nigga? You think you gonna be rapping forever? Did Run DMC think they gonna be rapping forever? All these niggas think that Ice Cube think he gonna be rapping forever? Fuck. Yeah, salute out to the black male celebrities that got decent women behind them and shit. I did mention Ice Cube a few minutes ago, and I know that he's with the same woman he was when he started. And I actually saw Ice Cube in person one time, and his wife was yelling at his ass over by Magic Johnson Theater. She was yelling at him to put some shit in the car, and he was doing that too. He was like, "Yes, ma'am." I was blown away when I saw that shit. I was like, "Damn!" This is when he had the Jerry curl. Yeah, fuck Aisha Curry. I didn't recognize you. You don't look like yourself. You fucked your face up. You look like shit. You know, aesthetically speaking, that's your prerogative, man. But I wouldn't touch you. I wouldn't touch your ass. You could be naked in front of me playing with playing with your goodies, man. I'll just look at you with a straight face. I'll just like, okay, are you done? You're done. I'm not into that shit, man. A lot of other people too. I looked at some comments. I went around and looked. Some people coming in from the religious angle. Oh, that's not the godly way and all. Oh, fuck all that shit. I'm largely, I'm spiritual. I'm agnostic and shit. Honestly, no knock. I believe in the Most High, but I ain't gonna bring him into this. If that's the truth, then she'll be standing in front of him post haste. Yeah, she looked like shit. Okay, your new pictures look like shit. I didn't know it was you. You got a plastic looking body. I don't know what to say about it. Except it was unimpressive. And your choice of bikini sucked. If you're that skin tone, you should have wore the same thing in black. It'll bring out your that fake tan you were wearing. And fuck your nose job and fuck your weave that you got, or if that's your hair, I don't know. I think she's from Canada or something. Fuck Canada too. No, yeah, fuck Steph Curry for being a bitch, for putting this kind of behavior on the world stage and shit, in our communities, all that shit. Like, chicks gonna get more emboldened. Like, well, that nigga he just better let me do what the fuck I want. Like, I married this chick and we have a nice wedding and all this crap. And then next thing you know, I got a thought in my house. I come home as a whore in my house, man. Now, I hate to be calling somebody that. I believe in letting people be who they are for real. I believe in live and let live. But sometimes people, for them to be who they are, they have to fuck you in the ass. And that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. So fuck Aisha Curry. Fuck Steph Curry. Really fuck Larsa Pippen. And maybe I'll go in on her later. No, fuck Larsa Pippen. She is scum. She's absolute scum. It's what Aisha Curry aspires to be, obviously. And I hope Future gets you. Like Freddy Cougar. I hope Future is out there looking in your window. He's like, I'm going to get that shit. Oh, man. I'm going to keep going until I can't go no more. Then I'm going to get some blue pills and shit. I'm going to keep getting chicks pregnant. I don't know what the fuck he doing. I don't know what his plan in there. He got all them goddamn kids. He paying like 50 to 100 grand a month to all these goddamn women that he don't know or have no relationship with. They can't pair bond with none of them motherfuckers. So he must got his shit hidden in a Swiss bank, or he gonna get the fuck out, or he just gonna be somewhere. He gonna see his ass down the Fifth Ward somewhere and shit. I used to be Future, man. I fucked Scottie Pippen's wife in their marital bed and shit. I tried to get her pregnant, but she already had menopause. She had some good plastic surgery, man. I love her implanted butt and shit. But her thighs were skinny. Ugh. I know he don't talk like that, but he's a fucking idiot. And fuck all these chicks. They keep going after these dudes, getting pregnant. They just want to check. You gonna sell your fucking uterus for your well-being. You don't got no sense of agency. You should be treated like an OnlyFans thought, okay? That's the best you could do. That's the best you could lend out your uterus to make a bag, and then you got a kid you don't fucking want, and then you're gonna fuck him up when you're raising him and gonna put him out in the community with the rest of us until somebody pops him. One of these goddamn race soldiers put the fucking knee on his neck. Yeah, think about this shit. Right? Am I full of shit? I got an opinion. I got an asshole. Yeah. Fuck this shit. Fuck Aisha Curry. All right. I feel bad for them children. They rich as fuck. Nobody gonna say shit to them. They probably go to private school or homeschool or some shit with a fucking tutor. Ain't nobody gonna say shit. But still, that's their mother. Okay, I ain't shaming. I like seeing a good looking woman. I like seeing a beautiful, attractive woman and everything. I can appreciate that shit. But I ain't gonna get fooled by it, okay? It's like fuck it, If I don't have to, if I don't, have a relationship or nothing anymore, nothing, it's okay with me. Look what the fuck is going on. Like, what is my odds of finding shit? It's pretty slim considering my age and everything. But fuck Aisha Curry, man. She got all the fucking money. She could go anywhere she wants in the world. She could do anything she wants. She can quit her talk shows and drop all her properties and everything. Like, she got them locked in. She got 2 fucking kids. She can divorce them and take like probably $500 million or something off his ass, man. And she still wants to be a whore. Okay? Yeah, a whore, goddammit. Look at the fucking pictures. And look what she used to look like. This is what she aspires to be. Piece of shit. An OnlyFans bitch. Okay? Fuck Aisha Curry. You look fake, bitch. I didn't know that was you. Like a fucking cross between a Chili and, I don't know, fucking Jodie Wiley or that Mona Lisa bitch from the 90s and shit, man. Like different. Just got that look, I don't know. Maybe you can shack up. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this chick, but she just wants some attention. She get it. It's some nuts, bitches, ass dudes out there gonna be looking at that shit, looking at their lips. Oh man, look at that, man. Look at her leg and stuff. Look at her little. You can see the crease in her thigh. I can't believe she had children, but if you roll the picture up, you can see a little stretch mark there. They ain't got that with a radioactive treatment yet. If shooting some whatever the fuck they shoot on that shit. Chick look like she took her brain out and put in another fucked up looking body or something. Don't even look like her. She used to be pretty. I thought she was cute with that round fat face. And she ugly. Yeah, you ugly, girl. You've been ugly for a long time. I know she has admitted in the past to punking out Steph Curry, or Simp Curry, in their high school days, and saying she wasn't attracted to him, but he pursued her hardcore. He's like chasing that bitch so hard. And then she got some money and all that shit. So she was like, well, that's worse ways to go. I'm pretty sure he isn't the only guy she's been with. Look at these pictures. I know somewhere along the line she has snuck a guy in there. She snuck in a wannabe future into their house. It'll come out sooner or later, but pretty sure she stepped out of her marriage before looking at this shit and listen to the things she said. Guess she just can't take it anymore. Now one of the kids think when their mother come home looking like somebody else. Like, who the fuck is that, Dad? Dad is a stranger house. Oh, that's your mother. She had her brain transplanted to a horror body. Fuck you. Fuck you, Avatar. She's an Avatar, like that goddamn movie. Fuck Aisha Curry. Fuck you. I can't say it enough. Fuck you. I'm saying fuck you for women and men, but especially women who are trying every day to catch some motherfucker and lock their ass into a relationship so they can get that bag and shit. Fuck you, man, for making new generations of little girls looking at this shit and say, oh, that must be the right thing to do. That's Aisha Curry. Now she's doing it. So I'll get my OnlyFans and shit when I get out of 8th grade and shit, Fuck it. Yeah. If somebody gonna tell me I'm overreacting, they can kiss my ass. And with that all said and done, as I always like to say lately in these videos, kiss my ass. Yeah, I just wanted to take a moment out from the middle of this particular episode to explain myself. I know I'm going off on Aisha Curry, but you just got to consider what do a lot of women say they want. They want a good-looking guy. They got the guy with the good hair. The guy got to have a bunch of money, preferably wealthy. They don't want for nothing. They want a house roof put over their head. They want cars. They want to have kids with good hair. They want to have it all. They want to have any kind of car they want. They want to be able to buy anything, do anything, sit down, go anywhere, drive anywhere, live the life, get the bag. I just want to say, looked up Stephen Curry's one of his many homes, and this shit is like in San Francisco on the side of a mountain. It's like an estate. It's a literal goddamn X mansion. And that's where this female is at, right? This guy got like umpteen number of cars. He got concept cars he's driving around. He's been, in rarefied waters. You got a guy that can call the former president of the United States and has hung out with him. And hung out with other power brokers. The guy worships the ground you walk on. Apparently, he has not been screwing no other females or nothing. He could do the whole future thing with no problem and pay all that child support and still have all this shit and the bitch too. So I don't get it. All this shit, right? When you look at these accompanying images, she got all this shit and she still ain't happy. She still wants people to look at her and accept her and everything. She's taking it for granted. That's why she a piece of shit. Okay? Look at all this shit. Imagine any female listening to this. Or any guy, for really, man. Just think both sides of the issue. Your woman has all of this shit, and she still got to put her ass on Instagram in some shitty bikini with a spray-on tan and a bad wig. Just looks like shit, man. I'm like, man, you need to get the fuck out of there, man. Just pay her whatever and get the fuck out. But I can't tell the man how to live his life. Obviously, she's the centerpiece of everything he ever wanted in life. So he's willing to be a cuck. He's willing to be a simp. It's okay, man. He's in rarefied company with fucking Obama. Yeah, this motherfucker was hanging out with Obama. They doing some, little promotion there. They were doing some shit where they're admonishing mainly black men about how to take care of their community and how to take care of their families and shit when their activities, by and large, do damage to us as a whole. Okay? So, not to get off topic, you take a look at these fucking images and you tell me what else does this bitch need? And just think about it. She got all of this shit and it ain't enough.